when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You see the title. Today I am talking all about Korean skincare. So if you guys want to know more, let's go. I feel like I've emphasized a lot this year that I just went like head on into Korean skincare this year, and every time I mention it I get comments like, well, why? You know, can you do a video talking about it? Can you do a video talking about some of your favorite Korean skincare products? So that's what we are doing today. Now, to answer the question why, I don't know why. I feel like 2025 was a very chaotic year for a lot of people. And it literally started like from day one, January. It was just a lot with the whole like TikTok shutdown and people wondering what they're gonna do with their livelihoods. And so much has happened this year with people having to worry about their livelihood, about their well-being, their health, all of that. And I said very early on, baby, this is the year, this is the term where you need to find you something to do off the internet. You need to find a hobby. You need to find things that you like. You cannot just doom scroll on the internet all day, every day, because every day it is something, right? And I think that's mainly the reason why, for me, self-care became my thing. I got a comment on a video I posted like a week or two ago because I had tried a new at-home beauty service. I got one of those dermaplaning tools. And someone was like, girl, you might as well just go get your license to be an esthetician, something like that. You know what? I actually thought about it, but I think I just like doing the services. I know I wouldn't want to do it on anyone else. That's the same reason I never got into actually doing makeup on other people, because I don't like touching other people. But I might just do it for the plot and give myself something to do off the internet, because I do like that. And I do, if I went to school for it, I would learn more about it, more about skin, all that stuff. And I just like learning new things, right? But I had learned a new at-home service. So I think that's just kind of become my thing, is self-care. This year I did brow lamination myself, brow tinting, waxing, what else? Dermaplaning. I already did microneedling myself. So not just like the beauty skincare, but beauty maintenance, beauty tools, all that. I jumped into that. I told y'all I got into red light therapy, and I think that's another thing that has kind of steered me in the direction of like skincare, skin maintenance, skin tools that originate from Korean skincare, because I just feel like they're advanced. When you look into new treatments, new tools, this stuff, blah, 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 you'll see like a lot of it will originate back there. I was already doing the 10-step nighttime routine, and I just jumped right into it. And now my nighttime routine is pretty much Korean skincare brands. In the morning time, I'll still use the brands that, that are known over here, the Neutrogenas, the You to the People, stuff like that. But nighttime, and I don't even think it's intentional, it's just how everything lines up for me. I also believe that I see results faster since I started doing like a majority Korean skincare. Now, I am never gonna sell you a dream with any product that, in a day you'll see less wrinkles, you'll see this, that, and the third. Like, I do think skincare in general, or any of these, beauty services, it takes consistency to see a difference. However, I do think with the products that I am using that are Korean skincare, I feel like I actually do start seeing results faster. What might take like a month for some other products for me to start seeing results with might take like 2 weeks with some of these. So that's another thing as well. And TT's getting a little older, so I am going to have different skin concerns than I did 6 years ago. And last but not least, I feel like if there was ever a time that you are going to get into Korean skincare, let it be during this winter. And it's probably global warming, but it's not funny. When I tell you it feels like I'm living in New York, I didn't move down here for this. I didn't move down here for this type of cold. But it's been real cold down here, and it's been drying. Now, I have an oily combination sensitive face, right? But my skin, my body, is actually pretty dry and also sensitive. And this winter, and mind you, like, I don't even think we're technically in winter yet, but it has already hit me. Like, I'm talking, I feel like I put lotion on and 2 seconds later my skin has already absorbed it, and I'm like, wait a minute, sound a little papery when I touch my skin. I feel like Korean skincare has a really big emphasis with like glow, hydration. You look at the advertisements, you look at the results from people who use it. I feel like that is one of their main like selling points and whatnot, is glowing. So if you got dry skin, stuff like that, this is the time for you to go ahead and check out Korean skincare. Now, let me tell you some of my favorite brands. Whoever my FBI agent is, he's working overtime because he's gonna make sure I find out about a new Korean skincare brand, especially on my For You page. Like my TikTok shop cart, it's probably like $1,000 in there because I'm like, oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. So this is one of the newest brands. However, this has quickly become something that I am using every single day. This is my new cleanser. This is from the brand Parnell. This is their ceramic bubble peeling cleanser. I like this. Now, y'all know I've said before, I like a good foaming cleanser. I just feel like, you really feel like you're getting in there. You're getting that grit off your face. You're getting cleansed when you use it. But this, you use this dry, and then you'll see it kind of bubbling up on your face and peeling, and then you'll get in the shower and wash it off, or get in the sink and wash it off, however you do it. And I still feel like, even though I'm not seeing that, like bubbly foam and all of that on the face, that I still feel very cleansed after this, especially when I'm wearing makeup. I am more paranoid when I'm wearing makeup about my face being clean because there's more layers of product that I'm trying to get off my face. The brands are making the makeup pretty waterproof nowadays, so you really got to get in there and scrub to get it off. But I really feel like my face is cleansed after using this, so I really like this. And mind you, I've only had it for maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and it's already like down to here. I like her. And this is also from Parnell. This is their pH balanced body mist. So I believe you could use this on the face, but like I was saying, it's winter. Oh, it's a bird. It's winter, and my skin is not playing when it comes to absorbing things. So I have been using this on the body, so I'll use it in combination with lotion and body butters, body oils, and whatnot. And again, a lot of the emphasis of their products are hydration. I don't know about the pH balanced part, and maybe I haven't been using it that long. I don't know, but just like simply throwing that on compared to, do you see how you can see the color difference between the arm with it, the arm without it? So let me go ahead, because I'm not gonna. So I will use this now in the morning. I'm more of a lotion girly, and at night, again, I feel like I do more at night just so we can all absorb while I am sleeping. Body's not moving. And then wake up in the morning. So at night I will use a body butter and this and like a body oil, stuff like that. Okay, now this next brand might be my favorite Korean skincare brand so far. I love everything that I've tried from them. I can't necessarily pronounce it though. I think it's pronounced Erborian, I think is what it's called. This is their Skin Therapy Multi-Perfecting Night Serum. I love her. I feel like if your thing is like texture, you want to brighten your face, you want to brighten your skin, you want that glowing looking skin, you are going to like this. But more specifically, if you're focusing on texture, I feel like you're going to like this. I'm making my way through this, and this is definitely going to be a repurchase. Now, if your thing is glowing skin, more so brightening, maybe you're not worried about texture as much, then you'll probably like this one from them. This is their Skin Hero Glow Non-Tinted Perfector, Smooths and Brightens. And this one, not only like over time will it actually help your skin just glow, but it actually glows when you put it on your face. So this is one that I was using in the morning as a moisturizer serum type thing, because it instantly makes your skin glow. So if you're not wearing makeup or anything like that, but you're making a quick run outside and you just want to look awake, you want to look alive, I would recommend this because it'll instantly give your face a glow. However, that is one of the reasons why I don't necessarily like wearing this under makeup, just because I'm determined that with the actual makeup products, right? If I wanted glowing, brightened looking appearance, I got concealer, I got foundation. Let me figure that out. I don't necessarily want it with the products that I use unless I'm using like a glow primer, but you see that's why I don't use a glow primer or something like that. So this is more so in the morning. You don't wear makeup to go wherever it is that you're going, but you want to look awake. You want to look like you have glowing skin. This is a really good product for that. And then the last thing I have from them is the eye cream. Now, I use eye creams, right? It's just in my routine. Do I feel like I fully see the benefit? And I don't want to say that, because I don't want to say like there is no benefit to eye cream. I just feel like sometimes eye cream, the idea of eye cream can be selling a dream. Here's what I think I'm trying to say. I don't think eye cream is going to reverse anything that's already happened, right? I feel like, you know, if your thing is like lines, wrinkles, anything like that, you are going to have to get some type of cosmetic procedure done to reverse those type of things. I think eye cream can prevent, you know, those type of things happening maybe at a quicker pace or happening at all type thing. I think it can help with, you know, future wrinkles, lines, and whatnot. The whole like it'll reverse what's already there, I'm not so sure. I feel like the main thing that I've seen eye creams do are the ones that claim to like depuff, stuff like that. I feel like those will actually do that. I believe this one is supposed to help you with depuffing. I know Belief has a really good one that I'll use in the morning that will help with depuffing, but like that's about it. But I still use eye cream. You know, you let me know in the comments down below what you think about eye creams. But I like this one. Oh, I feel like let me address that. I think another thing people immediately start to think of when they hear, you know, that you are more into Asian skincare products and skincare brands and stuff like that, because of colorism and all of that, when they hear like, oh, they focus on brightening, they focus on glowing, stuff like that, they start thinking skin bleaching. And listen, don't ever in your life play with me like that, okay? I be getting comments like, wait a minute, you don't look the same shade that you did years ago. Yeah, you know, this also isn't the same camera that I used years ago. There's also the thing like lighting got better than it was 10 years ago. Look at your pictures on Instagram 10 years ago and look what they look like now. Yeah, photography has gotten better since then. And my thing be like, baby, if I told you in 2015 that I was a Maybelline 370 and it's 2025 and I'm still using Maybelline 370 and it still matches, shouldn't that tell you something? And when they be talking like that, I'm like, okay, so if I looked a different skin tone this day, but that day I go back to looking my regular skin tone, I go back and forth between, okay. However, there is that elephant in the room that, you know, certain cultures, they do heavily involve themselves in skin bleaching because of colorism. And, you know, when you say things like, oh, I can't even pronounce the name of the brand, I can't pronounce some of the ingredients in here, you could easily end up on that side of the fence. So I do believe anything that you're putting on your face, anything that you're using, you should look into. If you don't understand like how it's going to help you, the benefits and whatnot, Google is right there. Google it. Ain't no excuse. Google it. Had to get that out the way, because don't try me. The next brand is also a brand that is one of my favorites. It is Cosrx. Yeah. This is their advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream. I absolutely positively love this. Again, if you got dry skin, go ahead and get. Now this does have a little tackiness to it, so if you have a little texture issue like I do, it's a little much when you first start using it, but I feel like you just kind of get used to it. However, moisture, if your body is lacking, I feel like I keep moving that. If your body is lacking moisture, go ahead and get you this. I feel like this is very similar to, well, not similar in texture or anything like that, but similar in the effects of what it does for your face. The Belief, I think it's called Aqua Bomb. That's a very hydrating moisturizer. I feel like this is the Korean skincare version of that one. I really like this. This is a quick pick-me-up. Like if I know my skin is going through it, this is a quick, it'll do enough to help me, to get me through the day, get me through the night, whatever it is. This is also their Advanced Snail 96 Power Essence. I like this. This is a good essence. I did switch from using this one to the one that I'll show you because I feel like this was just a simple essence, not necessarily one that's going to glow, hydrate, exfoliate, anything like that. Like nothing too crazy. I feel like it's just pretty simple skincare product, but you know, with Essence, it'll kind of help with the products that you put on top of it really penetrate your skin. So if you're looking for like a simple essence, this one will get you through your routine. But I switched to this one, which is the Mixsoon Bean Essence, because this one, it does a little exfoliating for your face, but enough that I can use this every single day and I'm not doing damage to my barrier or anything like that. Like I said, I have sensitive skin, so I also have to, you know, keep in mind the products that I'm using together, you know, products that I'm sitting on top of each other. I can't do anything that's like too extreme, too heavy. So a lot of like acids or active ingredients, I need to be a little mindful of those. But this one, because I also did take toner out of my routine. However, Anua, I think is how the brand is pronounced. That is yet another brand that I am checking out. It's in my shopping cart. They have a toner that might make its way into my routine, but we'll see. But this one, it does just a little enough of exfoliating where I can use this every day and it's not doing too much. And again, I just feel like certain products, I start seeing results a lot quicker than other products that I've used. So this one, do they make you in a bigger size? Because I feel like I need you in a bigger size. But I like it. Yes, the last brand that I have, this is also a little new to me, but this is Purador, I think is how you pronounce it. This is their cleansing oil, and then this is their vitamin C serum. So I do double cleanse. Again, like I told you, I don't be playing when it comes to taking the makeup off of my face. So I will go in with a cleansing oil first and then a regular cleanser. And so far so good. No reactions or anything like that, and it does a really good job of removing the makeup. And I feel like whether you're using Korean skincare, whatever skincare, if your focus is like hyperpigmentation, you know, spots, whatnot, vitamin C will be your best friend. I love me a vitamin C serum. This is 20% vitamin C, unisex for skin. Now, I will say, if you are using vitamin C in your skincare routine, you better be using a sunscreen as well. Because then if you're not, then there was no point in you wearing the vitamin C serum, because you go put on vitamin C and then go outside in the sun with no sunscreen. And even in the winter, people, but if you're inside and you can see the sun, it's sunny enough that y'all can see me right now, the sun can see you. Put that sunscreen on. But vitamin C, need that if you're trying to work on dark spot type pigmentation, whatever it is. Actually, I lied. There was one more. This is another brand. I think I told y'all about this before. It's just like a sebum scraper type thing. It's from Ilso. I don't have the actual liquid, but you put the liquid on the little sheet, stick it onto your nose, and then when you take it off, you'll see the sebum that has come to surface, and then you just kind of remove it like that. That is probably the biggest non-factor in this routine. Like definitely the one that you could absolutely skip that and be fine. But again, when self-care has just become your little hobby, your little treat yourself type thing, you'll add anything to your routine just to, you know, feel better, make my nose a little prettier. And like I said, started red light therapy, dermaplaning, all of that. So all of that in combination is what TT does. So TT can feel good when she's going to sleep, feel good when she wakes up, feel good when she's putting on makeup, feel good if she's not putting on makeup. But those are my Korean faves. And yeah, y'all, so that is it for my Korean skincare faves. That is why I started using it. And when I am telling you guys, oh, I did my 10-step routine, those are a majority of the products that I am using throughout the night. So all of that will be linked in the description down below. I feel like you can get a majority of it from like Ulta or Amazon. I know people don't really like getting beauty or skincare products from Amazon. TikTok shop, and anywhere else, I'll just have it in the description down below. Let me know what some of your faves are if you are into Korean skincare, and if you are not, let me know why. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.